Everybody has a podcast.
Hello. Welcome in, everybody, to the show. Oh, yay, another Monday night. Hope all you guys had a great weekend. Man, already Monday night again. What a quick turnaround time that was. Jeez. There's a Monday night action right now. Two just terrible teams. 17-20. The Cowboys in front.
Jay Wiggy, take out the trash!
Grant Mills, good to hear your voice. Cowboys out in front, but now it's tied 2020. Zoe Dale, Cade York's girlfriend. Sorry, I was watching that, distracted by the the Cowboys cheerleaders. This weekend did go by fast, man. It was a busy one. I was up in Sevierville, Tennessee, Friday through yesterday for a cheer competition. So had that going on. Drove there, drove back. It's about 4.5 hours. Watched that Saturday, but we had a pretty good time, man. Pretty good weekend. Definitely a long weekend, and still needing to catch up on some rest before this coming weekend. December always an active month, so yeah, man, it's been nothing but go, go, go. How about your weekend? Did anything exciting happen to you?
Not really, man. Didn't do too much. Checked out the Legacy Museum in Montgomery, Alabama. Oddly enough,
Really? Did you just go down there, or was that part of work while you were down there? What happened?
I had actually a friend come out that from school that's coming out there to visit family. Just went out there, and I should have picked him at Montgomery Fine Arts Museum, but like I just went on Google. I was like, Legacy Museum. Oh, okay. What is this? I didn't even know until I got there, man. It's like all the slavery stuff. Like it was the whole museum.
Yeah, it's
I was like,
newer too, right?
yeah, it is newer. It was nice though. It was actually pretty cool. But yeah. The Fine Arts Museum though that looks pretty cool too. I wish I could have made that, but
Yeah, Montgomery's
maybe
got some
next
hidden
time.
gems down there.
Yeah, there are some hidden gems. Dun, 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 dun. Alabama's out of the playoff.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that?
Ah, I mean, they played like shit all year, but they probably should have deserved to be in over SMU, man. What the fuck? Strength of
Yeah,
schedule has had, I guess, I mean, they got to put that in there. I don't know how people are missing that.
yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I mean, and not even as an Alabama fan, I wasn't too upset about it because that game against Oklahoma, man, I hate saying it, Alabama kind of deserved to get burned after that. Even if they were competitive or looked better on the scoreboard, I would guarantee they would have gotten in over SMU. But to lose with no touchdown scored, I think that's the biggest factor why they went against Alabama and for SMU. And SMU played a pretty good game, man. I mean, if Clemson would have missed a 56-yard field goal, they would have went to overtime. They could have won. Alabama needed one of two things to happen in the game, and not number three. One was Clemson blows SMU just completely out and embarrasses them. Two, SMU wins. The only thing they didn't need was a close down to the wire game that Clemson wins. And that's exactly what they got, unfortunately. It was a good game, though. So don't feel bad for Alabama, man. I mean, I don't. They controlled their own destiny. They had every right to be there up until that Oklahoma game. I mean, it sucks as a fan, but trying to be a non-biased football fan, they do need to restructure that, though, man. I mean, I don't like we're gonna have to just get away with conference championships altogether. Just name after the season's over, you'll know which team is best. Just do a post playoff conference championship in name only. I mean, why are we even playing and punishing the best teams to play an extra game, potentially hurt their roster, justify or jeopardize their ranking? So I just and I hate it because I've traditionally liked conference championships. I just don't think it has any value under a 12-team playoff. I really don't.
Yeah, you're right, man. I can't really argue with you on that. Did you see any of the SEC championship?
Yeah, I watched a lot of it. Most of what I watched was at the resort we stayed at in Sevierville, Tennessee, Wilderness at the Smokies. Really nice. It has an indoor water park, which usually I'm not a fan of indoor water parks because I imagine there's a doo-doo or something floating around in there. But it was really nice, really, really cool. And they have a swim up bar. It's massive inside, and it's like 82 degrees. And they have a little bar over there for the adults to hang out at. And they have a couple of TVs around there. So I was watching it there, having a drink, and I was well behaved. I think I had one drink or two drinks the whole weekend, one a night, but they were pretty big. But I'm watching my kid. I can't be getting hammered. That said, back to SEC. Watched it there, man. I mean, really hard to say, man. I mean, I think both teams are good. Georgia just, they play well against Texas. Texas plays well against them, but Texas, I don't know. It's a weird year. What did you think about it?
I was kind of halfway watching it when I was getting some food out there, and it was a good game though. But it's kind of like you. I don't really care. I wasn't. There's not really a dog in the fight. I'd like to see Texas win, but
Yeah. I mean, I don't either, man. I mean, I I've just got a lot of. Sorry, I'm kind of stuttering on it. I've got an overwhelming amount of opinions, and they all revolve around. And what I heard, they're going to make changes to the conference championship, man. I mean, let's just be realistic. Wasn't Clemson ranked like 17 or something? What was their still playoff? I mean, it's like 17 or 16 or some shit like that. But you're going to get in over a number 12 or 13 or a 14 or a 15. How does that make fucking sense? I mean, the BCS had it right. The BCS was probably the best calculating system they had. You just needed more teams in it.
Yeah, I miss the old BCS days.
Yeah, I do too. So I don't know, man. I don't foresee any major changes next year. I do think that they will make some changes, but I'm signaling the end of the conference championship days, and largely because I mean they're really redundant, and they also you may see a Texas Georgia part 3. That's possible. And does anybody really want to see that?
Nah.
I mean, if they've already gone 3 times, Georgia's got their number both times. I mean, why? Um, nobody wants to see it again. Georgia's proving they're the better team. Move Texas on or some shit. So I don't know, man. I've got a lot of feelings on it. I don't have a good answer because I don't think people are bitching at Alabama. Oh, they'll get in because of their brand. Oh, people are bitching at SMU. Oh, Alabama would beat them, which I think they would. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, there's really no right answer. You can make a good argument for either team. I think, but like Saban said too, and what you just said to your point, strength of schedule should be a factor. If you're looking at somebody with a 31st ranked strength of schedule versus 40, okay, that doesn't matter. But if you're looking at 12th to 15th versus 60, dude, fuck yeah, come on.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I just kind of I haven't been paying attention to it, man, because I don't know. I guess people get crazy about this shit. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't really care. I guess if I like we kind of talked. I guess if I was like a gambler or even then, man. I mean, it's kind of I don't know. Even then, I probably wouldn't be like crazy. Some people just, man, I don't know, man. Got too much Bama in the blood, bro.
Yeah, I got a lot of Bama in the blood, but not too much, man. I think it's one of those things as I've gotten older, I've tried to distance myself from things that don't bring up the better person in me. And alcohol is one of those things which I still enjoy and will probably partake in a decent amount this coming Saturday. But if it's not making me a better person or making me unhappy or miserable, and football tends to do that, man, I try not to wear my emotions on my sleeve with it as much. I will always be a Bama fan. I'll always be a football fan. I'll always watch. I'm just not going to die on a hill anymore for any teams. That has nothing to do with the Saban transition either, by the way. That I've kind of felt like that the past couple of years, man. I want to watch it, but yeah, dude, like you listen to Feinbaum and you get those goofy callers like Legend. I mean, what a fucking retard.
I think he's funny, man. I just think he's funny as hell. I kind of like him.
I'm sorry, man. I guess to have your memory be a huge, and I'm not just picking on him. Most of the local yokel callers, that's what that his Feinbaum's fan base appeals to, and those yokel callers that really get into it. And I'll tell you what, Paul, they cheated Bama. They cheated them. There's big money. They don't want them to win. They just want to shut them out. Nick Saban ain't there anymore. It's silly, man. But I don't know, man. yeah, in football in general, I'm trying not to wear as much on my sleeve. I try to watch as many games as I can. I've enjoyed the camaraderie, though, man. I enjoy what football brings. Breaking bread with the homies, having some beers, catching up, good food, stuff like that, man. Watching the Heisman this weekend with the boys while we do some whiskey swap, man. I think that's fun. That's what I like. I like the camaraderie that it brings. But the days of sitting around by myself watching 12 hours of football, not saying it's not going to happen here and there, but probably less than before, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you on that, but
Real trap shit.
I can't believe they didn't let Bama in the playoffs. Y'all. Some fucking bullshit, y'all. I'm depressed. For the money.
what's up, Wes? How's your weekend?
I just told you some bullshit.
Yeah, I know it was some bullshit. Yeah, it
It
was.
is bullshit. Well put.
Oh man.
I can't even talk right sometimes. I just think about it. I got cheated, yeah.
Well, that happens. Well, I did have sex with a girl this weekend.
How did that go?
She was so stupid. She told me she's a she told me she's a tutor because she stands next to the trains and goes toot toot.
Hey, that's so. What the fuck, yeah.
Oh, yo.
Oh, that gave me a chuckle.
Oh man, what? It's been shitty the past couple of days, weather-wise. All rainy. I believe we have another day of it, and then I think it's supposed to clear up Wednesday.
Yeah, I wasn't here. I got back probably yesterday evening, and as soon as I got into the state, it was pretty drizzly. So, pretty cold up in Tennessee where I was at. No snow, but definitely chilly most of the days. Uh, it was nice though, man. I like it up there. It's a little bit. They have like the three areas, like Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, then Gatlinburg proper. We were in Sevierville, but Pigeon Forge kind of fun. Got those goofy Hatfield McCoy dinner theaters. I told my daughter I wanted to go to one so bad just to watch it and embarrass her, and she said we're not going to do that. So we should go to one day.
I've been to Sevierville. A friend of mine has some cabins up there or something. They're pretty nice. Man,
Yeah.
driving up there, man, you can like drive straight out that bitch pretty easy.
You can.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Be a cool place to take a hang out cabin weekend. A lot of those cabins have the luxury amenities like hot tubs out there on the porch if it's snowy.
Yeah, that's what he had.
Dude, that's
It was
sweet.
badass, dude.
And you went to it?
Yeah, it was me, him, and his ex-wife, fucking fat bitch, and like his daughter, and it was like a friend that I knew from like the sales.
Right, sure.
It actually got me into like what I do now. But yeah, man, it was cool. That's when we went to the Biltmore.
Ah, so you kind of stopped there on the way.
Yep. That's a pretty cool town, though, man. Be nice to have a place out there.
Yeah, it's cool up there, man. It's obviously this time of year is busy because they do all the Dollywood and the Christmas lights everywhere. But really, it wasn't too bad driving wise. I mean, you're going to deal with traffic, but it wasn't insane. I've been there. Oh man, a pretty good amount of times. I like it, man. I wouldn't mind getting a cabin, going up there, hanging out. I like that kind of hokey shit to a degree that you're not going to see anywhere else. I wanted to go to one of the dinner theaters like Lumberjack Feud or Hatfield McCoy Dinner Theater, but my daughter wasn't having it. She says she ain't going to do that shit, so we ended up getting like Chick-fil-A.
Oh man.
I probably saved about $150 doing that shit, though, because I think the Lumberjack Feud or the Hatfield McCoy Dinner Theater was like $60, 62. It was expensive.
Damn.
Yeah. You got to go see that one day. We should audition for a show to be in one of those.
Hell no.
You can be a Hatfield. I'll be a McCoy.
And that Titanic museum's out that way too.
Yeah, it is. We did not go to that. We went to the only museum we actually had a chance to go to was Wonderworks, which was the upside down building.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. It was a better version of the McWayne Science Center in Birmingham. Definitely a lot more to do there, but a lot of the attractions and things that they do are similar. But it was really cool. I actually did go with my wife to one of the Titanic exhibits at the Luxor in Vegas. That was a cool ass exhibit, man. That's a really cool exhibit.
What was the exhibit again?
The Titanic.
Oh yeah.
I didn't go to the one up in Pigeon Forge, but did go to the one in Vegas last year, which was extremely cool.
Hell yeah, my friend. Looks like
Yeah.
they caught that crazy ass dude who shot that American or United Healthcare.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, do you think there's some conspiracies around this?
I don't think he probably got fucked over by insurance one too many times and decided to take out somebody.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Luigi.
Yeah, wasn't happy with it.
Oh, Luigi.
Luigi, Mario.
Luigi Mangione, the person I'm interested in shooting in the United States. Oh, well.
Yeah, if he's a new American from Italy and he found out about healthcare, man, he wasn't happy with it. Not the best in this country.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of people saying what he did was right. I mean, it's never right to do what he did, man. It really isn't. Healthcare's fucked, but I don't think that's the actions you need to take. But I can see why people get extremely angry at the system. But at the same time, man, our country couldn't afford really better healthcare because people are so fucking unhealthy. They'll all go bankrupt if you cover everything.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we'll start banning some of those dyes and shit we put in the food and all the poison.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like people should have a la carte healthcare or incentives if you're going to be healthy or be a lower risk. We do it for auto insurance and property insurance. If you maintain a lower risk, you should pay less or get a tax credit. Obviously, I don't think you should punish people for not being healthy, but I mean, if you're a higher risk, I don't know. There's an ethical dilemma there, which you obviously, if your risk is higher, you probably need care more. At the same time, you're going to use the system more, and if you're getting healthcare coverage and the system's paying $100,000 to a healthy person $0 every year, whatever it may be. I don't know, man. I don't have a good answer there. It's like the college football playoff. There's a lot of ways it could go, and every one of them has benefits and negatives.
That's true, my friend. But oh well.
That dude had that plotted out though for show.
He's an idiot, man. Keep your mask on, you dumb bastard. You're like, this is the only time that I've ever had in my life to where like you could just be somewhere and it'd be common to see somebody in a mask and you wouldn't think anything of it. You just think, oh, this fuckhead, maybe he's an idiot or he's actually sick or whatever it is. You wouldn't question it though, because I still see people with masks on, so it's like whatever. I mean,
yeah, especially in New York City.
Mask off, stupid idiot.
Yeah, I mean, it's didn't really have the escape route planned or anything like that. I mean, it seems like that would be the number one thing to do.
He should have went off the grid, yeah. Off the grid.
Yeah, that would have been smart, but yeah. He got busted in a McDonald's or something, right?
Yeah, they were trying to get that reward money.
Man, he's trying to get that McChicken.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's many other routes you could go. That's where was the McDonald's at? Was it still up in that area?
Well, I'm not sure about that. Probably.
Oh man, Luigi Mangione.
Luigi Mangione. That's a hell of a fucking name.
Yeah, quite a handle there.
Still 2020 in the battle of the, I don't know. Both these teams suck. Bengals 4-8, and the Cowboys 5-7. So yeah, pretty shitty. They couldn't back out of this game because they're doing some kind of Simpsons crossover.
What? Oh
Uh,
yeah, I heard some shit about that.
yeah, so man, this is bad because they did this a long time ago or whatever
Mm.
with the scheduling, and turned out these two teams suck this year. They booty.
They booty.
Booty, fruity, booty. So when did you get back? Yesterday? What, late or something?
About 5 o'clock, somewhere around then.
Oh, damn. They have some competition on that day, too?
No, just Saturday, man. It was a long. Well, I will say for cheer competition, it wasn't that bad. I've been to some of them that are all freaking day. This one had it broken up, so we had the morning session, but it was still a long day no matter what. We were up at 5 in the morning. We stayed at the place that uh, the resort because it was recommended and because it's right across the street from the convention center. But even then, we were up at 5. She had to get ready. They had a meet at 7, and there's so much traffic coming into that convention center. You got to be over there around 6:30 to get up there at 7. And they competed their performance like 8:15, and they weren't doing awards till 11:30. So we didn't get out of that parking lot. It was so much traffic till probably 12:30. Get back to the hotel at 1. So really, if you're looking at all of that just devoted to the competition, probably 5-1 on Saturday. And then my daughter was ready to go to the water park and the resort. So I walked her down there, and you have to wear a band, and kids that are 12 and older can stay unsupervised. It's huge, and all her friends and the parents were down there. And I told her she could go down there. I went back to the room for a second to change, and man, took like a 30-minute nap. So I had to chill for a second, man.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it's cool though, man. You ever been to an indoor water park?
I think I have.
Man, we need to go up there. Let's do a homies trip to the to the indoor water park. They got drinks. They got a bar in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, some of the rides are pretty sharp, man. Pretty cool.
Man, I drank like 9 Happy Dads last night.
Did you really? You've been back on them.
What the fuck is wrong with me, man? I keep saying this. I'm going to like take a long break, but I didn't even really get that messed up at all. Now, I will say that it was like throughout the whole day. It wasn't like
right
night or anything, but I don't know.
They're hard not to because they're really enjoyable to drink. They don't feel like you're drinking like a bourbon. It is a sipping drink. A beer, not really a sipping drink. You can start chugging them, but you know what I'm saying. Like Happy Dads are actually so delicious. Doesn't really taste like you're drinking, man. You can just go through them quick. So I get it, man, but it's
Yeah.
we need to do that one night.
Oh.
Yeah, they're good, man. They go down too easy.
Yeah, I know we've talked about this before, but yeah, it's like I don't know. They were. I was at the store and I was like, I got this week off and I forgot, dude. Because like I had to. It's weird, man. They keep changing the goddamn PTO, man. So at first it was like you had to use it or lose it, but I'm not too big on just like sitting on my PTO. Like I don't. So I think they changed it this year, and then about like I'm trying to burn it all. So I don't like I put this in like months ago, and a damn thing came up on my phone, my Outlook shit on my phone, PTO. I was like, oh, well, I forgot, man.
Man, so you have to use it or lose it. You can't carry over any.
I think you can now. I can't remember how much it is. I'm just like, man, I don't care. Fuck it.
Yeah, I know we're 5 days we can carry over, so I'll probably carry over my. I think I have 4 left, maybe 5. So probably just carry those over. I mean, at this point in the year and working at home, I'll still get my work done. But if I need to run out or start a little earlier to get off a little earlier. I'm just going to do that.
They let y'all cash those out if you were to leave, or
I
what?
wish they did. I don't think they do. So we had at the previous company I worked at, there was a big issue because they did some big layoffs and then they went into a unlimited PTO plan. But it wasn't. There was something that happened that was weird, and a lot of the employees banded together. Basically, the company was losing money, and they wanted to get away from people banking PTO, something weird like that. They wanted to just give them basically, if you need a day off, just take a fucking day off because they didn't want them. They were offering the option to cash it out at the end of the year, so they didn't want people doing that anymore. And then some people who had a bank of PTO saved up uh, wanted to cash it out. Well, legally they couldn't because their states didn't offer that. But there was like 4 states that you have to honor that. And so, man, some of those people got a pretty decent paycheck because it had to honor what they had for that year and then the next coming year what they were offering or something. So if they were 30 days a year, man, you got to check for all those days, something like that. So apparently, some states make you get, like, if you don't take the PTO, you get a mandatory cash out. Apparently, Alabama is not one of them. So I can't remember which ones it was, man. If they did that, I know one of my family members' company does that. You can cash out at the end of the year. You can roll over 5 days, or you can cash those 5 days out for like a little bonus check, and they cash the 5 days out. If we had that option, I would do it every year. Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
What it do?
So you wouldn't take any vacation through the whole year?
No, I would. I'm just saying 5 days.
I got you. Cash out 5 days.
Hell yeah, I would. I always take my vacation, man. And see, that's what it was. There was somebody at the prior company I was with, and that's why people were upset because they were banking a bunch of PTO and trying to roll it over to cash out a certain amount every year because they could cash out up to a certain amount. I can't remember what it was. So they were just using it like a bank, basically. And like every year they just wanted to keep bank PTO, never take time off, shit like that. I never understand people that never take time off. It's weird to me.
Man, fuck that. I'm taking mine.
I take it all the time. Like I said, I still have 5 days or so. But one, I just started the job this year, so I didn't really get into with, how onboarding is, man. We onboarded for like 3 months, training classes and traveling to go to training stuff and things like that. So, you're not taking any PTO then. So I didn't really get started till April. So that's probably why I had a little PTO left at the end of this year. But next year, man, shit, I'll be flying through that. I want to get away from work.
Hell yeah, boy.
We got to plan a homies trip next year, too.
The homies trip. Yeah, man, I don't even have any idea where that would be.
I think maybe next year. We had talked about it back in Scottsdale earlier this year. Maybe like a beach house or something. Something simple we can just drive to. Maybe not as involved as going to Scottsdale or AZ or somewhere like that. Man, get a nice beach house somewhere. Jarvis will come then for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I probably will do that. See? Blip, blip, blip. Ow. Well, we should news time out in video game land and regular land. Man, have you heard about this Hawk Tua coin?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Man, says she might go to prison. I knew shit's gonna happen.
It's fucked up.
I didn't even know what the hell she's doing. Like somebody came to her. Yeah. That shit crashed within 3 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
Zach Zween is this one's author. Hawk Tua Girls crypto coin launches and crashes within 3 hours. The meme coin has already lost around 90% of its value. Viral influencer and podcast host Haley Cocktail Girl Brooks' crypto storm launched last week sometime, I think. Leading, and it's already crashed, of course, we know that. Leading to some speculate that there was a pump and dump scheme. Duh. Welch has denied this and claimed everything is above board. Back in June 2024, a video was posted of West being asked which one. Oh yeah, we know. This is basically, yeah. All right. Basically the Hakuya story here. Then she blew up. Blah blah blah. So it was launched on December the 4th and reached a total market value of $490 million. Just a few hours later, the value of the coin crashed. People started selling like a mother. As of writing this, altcoin's market value is around $28 million. And this article is back on Thursday. It's crashed out. Damn. I don't even know who the hell. Why would you even? I don't know, man. Dumb.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And you deserve to lose any money you put in on that. That is whack, dude. I don't know why the hell anybody would put money in on that unless you were the scammer yourself.
Man, that would be kind of funny if she went to prison, because she seems so honest and nice and really doing the best she could do with her fame, her sudden fame for being a silly hoe, and like donating charity to animals. Man, somebody just came up with a bag to her, made up some bullshit crypto thing, told her to advertise it. She probably signed some papers or did some advertisement that was outside of the law or SEC, whatever standards they have for cryptocurrency. She probably wasn't even aware of it. Nobody told her. She probably did something fucked up and boom, got caught up.
Well, yeah, she don't know anything about any of that. She got bamboozled by some shady con men. Oh well.
Yeah, they probably offered her a shitload of money.
Yeah. She probably know better though, but
probably. But man, they offering you that money. You probably need to ask some questions though.
I don't know. That'd be doing anything since FTX or whatever.
Crazy. Oh, yeah. Stay away from that shit.
World's oldest wild bird, lays egg at age 74. Oh, that's old as hell.
They're really old, damn.
In Hooper. The world's oldest known wild bird has laid an egg at the estimated age of 74 in the North Pacific Island, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service said. The Wildlife Service Pacific region said on social media that Wisdom, a Laysan albatross, was seen nesting with a new partner and has laid an egg at the Midway Atoll National Wildlife Refuge located on the northwest edge of the Hawaiian archipelago. Researchers said it was a Wisdom's first egg in 4 years, and the bird is estimated to lay 50 to 60 eggs in her lifetime. Wisdom returns to the same nesting site each year to reunite with her mate and, if able, lay one egg, the social media post said. For decades, she did this with the same partner, a yakayakame, but that bird has not been seen for several years.
He did.
Oh, man, what a whore. John Plisner, supervisory wildlife biologist at Midway Atoll Refuge, said researchers are optimistic the egg will hatch. Wisdom believed to be 5 years old when she was first banded and observed laying an egg in 1956. Man, I didn't know the birds got that old there.
I didn't either.
Crazy time. I think you can check that out on YouTube, man. If you want to, check that out. I don't know.
Have you seen those Greenland sharks?
No.
They live up to and may live over 500 years old.
500 years? Wow, really?
Yeah, with an estimated lifespan of at least 250 years and potentially over 500 years old. Off the coast of Greenland. There's a lot of reasons for their longevity, including cold environment, lifestyle, DNA repair, which is pretty interesting actually, and special muscle metabolism. But they've tracked one. I need to actually pull the story, but I believe there was some type of sighting or documented because he had a special mark on him. I don't know what it said. Maybe some fucking whalers put their name on him with a tattoo gun or some shit back in the day. But uh, maybe they radiocarbon dated it as I'm looking. That makes a lot more sense than a bunch of pirates tattooing a fucking shark. But I think they confirmed it was 392 years old. That's old as shit, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I guess, though, if you think about it, living in those Arctic frigid waters and just kind of floating there throughout those oceans for a while seems like a good way to keep your body going for a long time. You're moving so slow.
I don't know, man. What if you got reincarnated into a shark and lived to be 450 years old?
God bless, man. God, a Greenland shark. I'd be I don't know. I'd probably swim my ass down to like the Caribbean or some shit and bite people.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't be hanging out in fucking Greenland.
Greenland.
I'd like to go there, though. I'd really like to go to Iceland, but Greenland would be a cool place to say you've been.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Next homies trip.
Which Greenland? Isn't that now? Greenland's got ice and Iceland's got green.
Yeah, Iceland still has the kind of the glaciers and stuff, but Greenland is actually the colder one. Iceland has Reykjavik, and lots of cool stuff in Iceland. I've always wanted to go there. That's my dream trip, so I need to make it happen one day.
That would be pretty cool, man.
Yeah, homies trip to Iceland.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Me, you, Big Mustard, LD, the truck driver, Wes.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a hard trip to get everybody on that one.
I'm on.
We got a German man who drinks liters of lemon juice, lime juice to reclaim world records by Ben Hooper.
Oh God!
Serial world record breaker from Germany reclaimed 2 of his former titles in a single day by drinking liters of lemon juice and lime juice. Andre Artolf, 30 years old, previously held the record for the fastest time to drink a liter of lemon juice through a straw, and the same record for drinking lime juice. But lost both this year. Due to this fellow serial record breaker David Rush. That's that dude. Does all the shit. Lemon juice time was 16 seconds, which Rush beat with a time of 13.53 seconds. Rush also beat Artolf's lime juice time of 16.82 seconds, performing a feat in 13.99 seconds. Ortolf has now reclaimed both titles with a time of 13.3 seconds for the lemon juice and 13.51 seconds for the lime juice. He said, breaking both records in a single day had minor consequences. In general, I don't have any problems with eating and drinking records, Ortolf told Guinness World Records. And this time my stomach felt relatively good. I had a toothache, but it went away after only one day. Huh. Man, that dude had the fucking shits.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that would suck. Drinking a bunch of that shit.
Awful.
I don't think so.
My
I
home.
don't think so. Fuck that, man.
Lemon juice.
And lime juice.
God, that's disgusting.
Bengals have went up. Look like they might win this one. 27-20. With about a minute to go here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah? Oh, man, he pissed.
Sir, yes, sir.
What it do?
I know we were talking about X-Defiant earlier.
So, I forgot to message you about that. Break it off with the news because, man, right after I got into it, that didn't go our way.
No, looks like Ubisoft shutting down Call of Duty competitor after executive producers swore it wasn't dying. The Assassin's Creed publisher will turn off X-Defiant servers in June. Was actually Ubisoft has announced that X-Defiant, its platform free-to-play Call of Duty-like FPS, is shutting down in June, despite the game executive producer saying it wasn't dying and was doing well back in September. X-Defiant finally launched in May for consoles and PC, following numerous delays and well-received beta developed by Ubisoft San Francisco X Defiant came out of the gate with big launch numbers, positive reviews, and a solid amount of content. I actually enjoyed X Defiant as it provided a fast-paced military arena shooter that wasn't 160 gigs, but in August it was reported that the game wasn't making enough money and hemorrhaging players. Ubisoft has now announced X Defiant won't be around for much longer. On December 3rd, Ubisoft confirmed that starting, I don't know when the hell, this is an old article, but yeah, it is. On December 3rd, um, new players won't be able to download X Defiant or register an account for the shooter. Servers will remain active until June 3rd, 2025. The game will shut down then. Ubisoft says the plan is still to release X Defiant Season 3 content in the near future. GameFile Steven Totila reports that Ubisoft is shutting down the San Francisco studio behind X Defiant, as well as Ubisoft Osaka. It is also ramping down its Sydney team. Around 270 people will be laid off as a result of these shakeups, and half the X Defiant team is being moved to other projects. Gotenko has contacted Ubisoft for a comment, but the publisher declined and pointed to its official message on its website. So, yeah, that kind of sucks, man. It was a good game.
Yeah, I forgot to message you. I think because I played a few times before I went out of town this weekend, so I didn't really. I played and I started enjoying it, man. It was really fun, pretty cool. I was like, holy shit! I got to message Grant Mills, tell him I like it. We got to get on here sometime and play, but never had the opportunity. And then that news broke. I'm like, well, grand opening, grand closing.
Well, we got till June, so.
Okay, well, shit. They're just not making any new updates right now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, shit. That sucks.
Yeah. Oh well, happens, man. If you ain't making money, then fuck it. Gotta do what you gotta do. Call of Duty's
Business.
the big boy out there anyway. So I don't know.
Yeah, business is business.
I think I'm gonna do one more video game story for the folks, for the 0 listeners out there at the moment. And let's go with a fan favorite there, Tetris. Looks like it's being re-released for the first time ever, coming to the Switch Online. First release of the classic version since 1989. This one's by John Walker. Nintendo is adding a steady flow of classic games to the Switch Online platform, from the most obvious to the most obscure, but perhaps never something as significant as the NES version of Tetris. Why such a big deal? Not only will this be the very first time the game has been made available on any platform since its original release, but it's the version of Tetris when it comes to the thriving esports scene. The history of Tetris is such an extraordinary tale, so much so that 2023 saw the release of a hit movie based on the events. Its earliest years are a tangled confusion of rights and ownership disputes, culminating in its breakthrough Nintendo versions released for the NES and Game Boy in 1989. And anyhow, the NES version have never been re-released or made available on any of Nintendo's subsequent e-stores. Come December 12th, it's going to change, as the game is now going to be added to a teetering pile of emulated classics in the Switch Online subscription service. The NES version has become enormously popular thanks to its recent prominence in esports, especially following the 2023's extraordinary series of broken world records, as players saw scores previously thought impossible and the game's kill screen was reached for the very first time. All this exquisitely documented in a YouTube documentary by Summoning Salt, which Carolyn Petit wrote about last year. So check that out. I might, I don't know if I'll download that. It's fucking Tetris. I mean, how many hours? What up? Tron Cat was in the house for a minute and then they left. Tron Cat!
Come back, Tron Cat. Oh, meow, Tron Cat.
Damn. Oh, well.
Meow.
T-Ron Cat was in the house for like 2 seconds. Damn it.
Yeah, Tetris is always a classic, man. It's one of those fun games I could sit down and play, but it's one of those that definitely lasts through the ages and time. But nowadays, man, if you're really into gaming, that's something like parents would get down on and enjoy. My wife likes Tetris too, but if you really start playing good games, you're probably not going to have too much room for Tetris in your regular rotation.
Tetris, man. Oh, that was a good game. It's fun. Ah, the old days.
Yeah, remember when it came out and everybody talked about it, man? Really quite an impact on the video game industry.
Oh yeah, the final. Bengals 27, Cowboys 20. Do we pick the Bengals?
We all three picked Cincy on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we all had the under too, and it was the under. Yeah, we did.
Boom diggy.
Yeah. Oh, Macaulay Culkin and Joe Burrow.
That's the fucking home team, y'all. Bring it for life.
Oh god. All right, folks. Well, it's about that time. I think I do a little bit of a break. I might grab a.
Happy Dad.
No, I got 3 left because drank the rest of the half a case yesterday. But other than that, I'm gonna try. I probably won't even drink nothing, man. Just get a water. But we'll be back, get some refreshments, use the bathroom, and be back on the other side of the business game review. More shit talking, NFL, NCAA. Kind of what I guess it'd be bowl picks now. I don't even know what we're picking. I know we'll do NFL picks, but I guess playoff picks. I guess.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'll get some bowl matches set up. Some of the good ones, the top best bowls. I think I have a link to the bowls ranked. We'll have to do first round playoffs picks. Well, hell, when are they even starting? I mean, when is the first ball game? You know what? I'll find that out during the break, and if it's not anytime soon, we may catch up on that next week and see what happens. But I don't even know when. I don't even think the first one starts till mid-December.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll definitely be back with mo shit and random trivia on the other side. Hey now, back again. Shout out to Tron Cat, what up?
What to do?
Oh,
Blowing that cat in the ear.
hey, man. Oh yeah, random trivia. I forgot about that.
Love it.
Da 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 da.
Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. All
Yeah,
right,
just
random 6 questions. Hello,
sorry. Did you hear me?
what?
Blah, blah, blah. I was going to say bowl games don't really start till next week. There is 2 this weekend, but they're both they're teams that we don't watch: Jackson State, South Carolina State, South Alabama, and Western Michigan. So the Cricket Celebration Bowl and a Salute to Veterans Bowl. Enjoy those if you guys want to, but I don't know. Maybe we'll fuck around with them later. I want trivia, Grant Mills.
All right, random trivia, guys. Go ahead and go to the first question. 4 seconds to answer. No Google or anything like that. You know the rules. All right. George Orwell's Animal Farm is a Roman enclave for what historical event?
Animal Farm. Was it the assassination of Caesar? Bah,
Was the Russian Revolution. The Russian Revolution.
I have heard that. Whoops.
All right. Let's go to another category. In 1976, Viking 1 made history after it landed where?
Viking 1. The moon? I knew that was too easy of an answer.
That would be Mars.
Bam. Not good.
All right. Which Japanese company manufactured the final video cassette recorder on July 22nd, 2016?
I'm going to say Sony.
Oh, no. Funai.
Funai. My backup answer was going to be Hitachi, but. Man.
Hitachi. Good guess, though.
Whew.
Who was elected first African American woman to the U.S. Senate?
First African American woman to the U.S. Senate. I don't even think I could. I wouldn't even know. I'd be insulting someone if I just tried to guess. So I don't know.
Tron Cat said Aunt Jemima. Come on, Tron Cat.
Tron Cat.
Oh, that would be Carol Mosley Brown. Carol Mosley Brown. All right. In which state can you be the farthest from a McDonald's in the U.S. or the contiguous U.S.?
Say that one more time.
Yeah. In which state can you be the farthest from a McDonald's in the contiguous U.S.?
In the contiguous U.S., I'm going to say, God, I'm going to say New Mexico.
Oh, close. Nevada.
All right, fair enough. I felt like it would be one of those states where there's nothing but highway for miles and miles. Okay, close but no cigar.
All right, final question. In which U.S. state is Stone Mountain?
Georgia.
Bing! All right. He got 1 out of 6.
Terrible.
These questions are kind of off, but hey.
No, they're fun. I like that because one, you learn. If it pops up on trivia again, you'll know the answer. The Russian Revolution one, I loved Animal Farm. I couldn't remember that though, but now I completely remember them saying that or someone saying that. We had to do a whole thing on Animal Farm in high school.
Animal Farm. I never read that book, I don't think.
It was good. I actually went to the library today and got a book to start. I'm going to try to read a little more at night. You ever read?
What's reading there, boy? I need to. I actually would like to get a book. I don't know. I got some books here, but they're not. I don't read nonfiction that much. So,
yeah, it's
yeah, I would read like a nonfiction how to do something book.
I do that most of the time. This one's a nonfiction book. So when I was driving up this weekend, I listened to the Joe Rogan podcast. He had Mike Rowe on there. I'm a big Mike Rowe, Dirty Jobs fan. And they were just bullshitting for a couple hours. Really good conversation. Real fun to listen to. but they talked about a book called In the Heart of the Sea. This took place in, I think, 1813, 1819, somewhere around there, when whaling, the whaling industry was huge. And this whale ship in the South Pacific basically got attacked by a whale that they had harpooned. They had the ship sunk. They had to get on 3 lifeboats. 3 of the guys got marooned on an island. The other rest of them, I think it was 20 total, went out to search for another island and ended up having to cannibalize each other. A lot of weird, crazy shit off a true story. They apparently made a movie of it, but I've never seen it. So, yeah, I thought I thought what better way to go to bed at night than read about cannibalism in the South Pacific.
Sounds interesting.
Very interesting.
I'm trying to think of the last book that I actually tried to read. Man, I can't even think of it, man. I can't even remember.
I definitely sleep better when I read at night. So I'm, yeah, I think it'll. I'm gonna give it a try, man. I've read a couple of books. I like reading. I just need to be consistent with it, and I don't want to just sit in the bed and scroll on the phone at night. I want to actually try to read and learn something or do something more beneficial for my mind. I'm with you though, man. I've read books in bed that are just like kind of like magazines and stuff too. I wish magazines were still a thing.
Yeah.
You do that online now, dumbass.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh man, Troncat says I miss Jack Hanna. Oh yeah, remember Jack Hanna, the animal?
I like Jack Hanna.
Yeah, man. I don't think he's dead though, but he's like old. I think he might be, because like
Guns and Ammo, great magazine. Yeah, Jack Hanna is what? How old is he now? Got to be 80 something, right?
he's like 77.
Did you just Google that?
Yep.
Okay.
And he is not doing too good, I don't think. But hell, man, I mean, Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that show was pretty cool that he had. I remember watching that on Saturdays, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. He's always on the Tonight Show and shit like that too.
Yeah, old Jack Hanny.
When you were in elementary school, did you ever have the guy that brought like a big snake and lizards and shit to the school?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was it the same guy that went around to all the local schools doing that?
Man, I don't know, but I remember Cousin Cliff.
Oh man, Cousin Cliff actually came to my brother's birthday party out at the old house, man. We got pictures. Yeah, we got pictures of that. He was doing magic on our front porch and shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
he was his son before. He looks dumb. He don't look nothing like his dad.
They did like an HBO special on Cousin Cliff, didn't they?
I don't know. That'd be interesting.
I found this out because we didn't grow up with a lot of money. We were actually, pretty tight, if not poor. And apparently Cousin Cliff charged a really low fee so he could do kids' parties and really was a genuinely good human being, which is really, really sweet to say, man. I mean, that's really cool stuff. But he was a big staple for local television. Cousin Cliff, man, God.
Yeah, man, old Cousin Cliff, dude.
Man, he loved Jack's hamburgers.
Oh, did he do some commercials or something?
Yeah, he always did that shit.
I don't remember that, huh?
Yeah, Cousin Cliff.
Getting those Jack checks. So what's up, Cousin Cliff?
That's why I had time to come up to T-ville and perform on the porch and stuff.
Man. Oh, Cousin Cliff.
And Wiggy didn't appreciate that shit.
Man, I was surprised he's been trying to like stab him or something.
Oh God, Cousin Cliff's down.
Oh man, dude.
I think that must have been like M. Wiggy's like 8th birthday or something young, because I was super young. It had to have been something like that.
Yeah, he died in 2008.
Did you ever, or anybody you know, ever appear on his Saturday morning show?
Not that I know. I can't think of right now off the top of my head. I don't think so, though.
There was a girl that I went to elementary school with. It was in 3rd grade, and I saw her in the audience there, and they it said something to her, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's her!" And I was like, I kept making fun of her at school because she was on the Cousin Cliff show, and man, she got mad about that. She told me she was going to tell the teacher and stuff because I kept saying things.
I remember Bobby T, the Bobby T Show.
That was a great show, man. That was really good. I liked it because it came on right before Baywatch on Sunday nights, and I loved Baywatch. Baywatch, goofy show, but a great show at the time. And
Man, we was always trying to look at titties back then.
always, man, that was the best go-to Baywatch. But yeah, Bobby T was funny, man. He was always at like the nightclubs and stuff.
Yeah, he was like 50.
Creeping. Well, hell, everybody that was at the nightclubs were like they were in their 40s at the time.
Yeah. I'm always trying to look at boobs.
Yeah. On the Bobby T show, too.
On the Bobby T Show, baby. It's weird to me, man. Usually when I have a girlfriend, which I haven't had a girlfriend in a while, but usually when I do, man, they have big asses and like no boobies. I don't know why that is. I don't care. I'm not a crazy boob guy, but big boobs are pretty fun every once and again.
Yeah, we did an informal interview one night.
Boobs,
yeah, after the our informal survey after the still trying to look at titties right now. Heck yeah, Tron Cat. I hear you. Listen to Heathcliff Beefcliff. We left the gym one night. Me and a bunch of guys went to the bar, and one of the guys was doing an informal survey on T versus A, and A came out a lot more than T did for most guys.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think that's pretty. I mean, I think you can get away with a nice ass and smaller titties, right? And the other way around, you could too. But man, if you just don't have any ass, that just looks weird.
That is weird. I didn't know this one girl. She didn't really have much of an ass, and like she was like slim, but like still gorgeous, man. She was just gorgeous. She would, but like she wasn't like, boom bam with the ass or tits, but man, she was just hot.
Man,
she was like Kristen Steele. Oh god.
Oh.
I'll go back and try to edit that maybe. No, that's not her. I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. Who cares? She's going by something else now. But I feel like she was kind of like that, right? Like she didn't have like a big ass or chest, did she?
No, actually, God, it's been ages. I think kind of medium on both. Nothing crazy that stood out, but definitely feminine.
Yeah, so there you go, man. Some girls just got that beauty factor, man. They're just pretty. They're hot.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't, like a board, anything like that. Definitely.
Right.
But I love it. That's
hilarious. Whoa.
Hey, she's in the chat room.
Oh, man, she was hot.
Yeah, man, dropped the ball on that one.
You live and you learn, I guess.
Yeah, man. To have the confidence I have nowadays, and a lot of it was just confidence, man, and to know that's always the hindsight's 20/20, man. To have if I would have made myself grow up a little faster, try to get a better job back then, make more money, get the car earlier instead of just bumming around and spending all my money going out. Live and learn.
Yeah, it is what it is. Here's what it is, boy. John Cat said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Yeah, John Cat don't want to hear that shit.
Listen to no more of this shit.
Oh man.
Well, we do have a review to do, so bada boom,
sweet.
Bada bing. All right, so this week we got an old school one, man. MS-DOS. Old school.
Goddamn.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Now, this one had several different editions, if you will. I mean, TV shows. I don't know, they did a movie or anything. Gotta look, because there's a computer version. There's a couple of them I played and got updated or whatever. But pretty much, the MS-DOS version released by Brother Bund, April 23rd, 1985. There was an enhanced version that came out in 1989. And a deluxe version released in 1990, which featured additional animation and a reworked interface from the original version. Some of the bonus features included photos from National Geographic, 3,200 clues, and 20 villains, 60 countries, 16 maps. CD-ROM version was for DOS was released and Mac in 92, and a Windows version was released in 94. Man, I think every kid played this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't this one of those things that was in all the elementary schools?
Yep. Yep. And of course, the goal of the game was to track down prominent San Diego's villains around the world, arrest them, and later capture Carmen herself. The player begins the game by first going to the country where the crime took place, then obtaining hints from various sources where the thief went next, leading to a chase around the world and find the thief before time runs out. Each case begins with the user being alerted that a particular theft has been committed, starting by first traveling to the scene of the crime. The player is given several opportunities to play clues about the next location, which comes in on the fun-filled wordplay about the target place. There are 30 countries that can be visited in the game, and each is identified by a common city that is not always consistent with the image of the country shown in the game. Yeah, man, this is pretty self-explanatory. It was fun, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good game. And you had to play it in Google, so. But, better than sitting there doing work, I guess. I am a 3.5 on the scale. Video gaming, not a bad one. And, buddy. Pretty quick one tonight. This one didn't really know how to explain it. It's old game, and we kind of know how it works. Maybe, probably some people that don't know how it goes too, but man, whatever. Hey, it was a lot of platforms had this. Apple II, Commodore 64, Amstrad CPC, Apple II GS, Amiga, Atari ST, MS-DOS, Mac, Master System, TRS, Computer, TurboGrafx 16, Genesis, Super NES, Bowser. That's a lot, man.
It's a lot of stuff.
A lot, man. You gonna pour up a glass of whiskey tonight?
Not tonight, man. I know this weekend's gonna have some, so I'm ready for it.
Oh yeah. You ready for this coming week? I guess. How's your week going so far? Your Monday, back to work.
Yeah, after a 3-day weekend and driving, Monday, typically I try to ease into the week by having an easy Monday. I actually kind of grinded today, got a lot of work done that I needed to do, so that was nice. Trying to catch up because Friday I've got a haircut at 11, so gonna just use
Man, you
my
going to old Raj or what?
No, man, going back to the mail room on 280. She did a good job last time, really good job. Fantastic job. So, and trim my beard too. So, no, man, I like Roger Harry, but I just, I think that's maybe that's gone for now.
Man, dump and roll Raj, man. I'm gonna tell him next time I'm over there.
Man, you got to. I wonder if he. Man, I should act like a 15-year-old girl. Does he ask about me? Man, he don't care.
Yeah, man. Oh, Roger Harry in the house.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I always say it. He's fantastic at what he does. Just, I mean, I got a beard trim and the cut. She did a great job this past time for half the price of a Roger Harry cut. So not half. I mean, I would say I'm still probably $20 cheaper, and it's still closer though.
Mail room. 280, right?
Yeah.
I used to go to that one, man. And then, man, that gal, she just got inconsistent. Well, she had her own place, too. So, and I was there for a while, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think, it depends on who you get, no matter where you go. But I really give the one I went to credit, man. She knocked it out of the park, did a wonderful job. Great job. I went to that lady that was closer 3 times. Like I said, the first time she did a really good job. Second time, ugh, not great. And the last time was okay. Wasn't good, not bad. But she, she actually messaged me on Instagram. I ignored that.
Man, what'd she say?
It said her books are filling up, so I need to make my appointment soon. And I was like, ugh.
Hey, I ain't booking shit.
I'm trying to creep, man. I mean, she, like I said, I think she was just learning how to do the fades, the bald fades, and those are hard to pull off, man. I mean, and also, I don't know. I like the place. I like the mailroom. Pretty good.
Turn down. There'll be some bills on there, man.
Yeah,
Oh, so there you go. At least you got something to look at.
you got to go back there.
I got nothing to look at at Roger Harry, man.
Oh man, he told me he wants to know what's up.
Hell no. But he does a good hair cutterist job, so
You don't ever talk to him and shit.
man, I don't say shit. I let him do his deal, man. I'm out. I'm out, man. Gotta concentrate on my cut, dude.
I don't know why it makes me laugh.
I'll be gapping up my head and shit.
You don't say anything or anything to him.
I don't say shit to him, dude. We say something like when I first get in there, he's like, hey. I'm like, yeah.
How are you?
Do it the same way you did last time. That's it. Or he'll always say, you working today? I'm like, nah. Or I'll be like, yeah, later or some shit, whatever. I'm trying to get in and out, man. Get this shit over with.
Man,
Probably gotta grow it out though, man. I've been thinking about growing it out.
you've been saying that shit. You need to do it.
Yeah, man. I'll look kind of funky for a while, but whatever. You know, that Hands to Foucault works better in longer hair anyway, man. The Billy Jealousy Devil's Man is still really good. If you have it really short, it's got a really good hold on it. But if you have that, if you mix them together when your hair is longer, then it kind of you got something going then.
Billy Jealousy.
Billy Jealousy.
Man. Yeah, she did a really good job last time. I was happy, and I like that they keep like the notes because she told me that they maintain a note on what you did last time, and if you like it because what worked, and she did a really good job, and she styled it really good too. So I need to. I'll probably stick with her for a little bit, man. I really was impressed with what she did. I like when they explain what they're doing, why they're doing it, or they give you feedback on what they think looks best. That's one thing Roger Harry didn't really do. And I think it was also because I'd gone so long to him. Initially, when I started going the first year, I'd ask him, hey, what do you think would look good? And he'd give me recommendations on what to try, how it was, how he thinks it could look and head shape shit. And then after I've just been there so long, man, I mean, probably clown too much with him anyways. He's just goes in there, what are we doing today? And
Yeah.
I kind of asked her, and I was like, well, you're a female. What do you think's going to look best on my head? And she gave me, some feedback. Well, what do you usually do? What do you like? What do you want to do? And, kind of what she thought too, especially like the beard and stuff like that. So I like that kind of feedback, man. That's why they're the expert.
Man, she got a reverse mohawk next time.
Well, get the, what the hell was the Legion of Doom haircut? You do one and I'll do the other.
All right, man.
You be animal.
Let's do it.
I'm actually in. Let's try it.
At
this point, fuck it. Who cares?
I don't care. I don't get hoes anyway.
I don't get hoes anyway. I'm married. I don't either. Come on, yeah.
All right, so we don't have any bowl picks or anything, playoff picks, because when does that start?
Starts Tuesday, so we can do Monday, but that's Memphis and West Virginia, which that would be a pretty good game. That's next Tuesday. Then we really get into bowl season, which I love bowl season because you'll get some like day games. I may actually have to take the Alabama game off. But yeah, we don't start the big bowls until next week. till next Tuesday. So, and then even then, we're only going to have. What are we going to have next week? Yeah, I guess we'll get into the playoff first round, December 20th and the 21st too. So, yeah, next week we'll get some really good pick'ems. We'll get first round playoffs, and then look at them. Who else matched up? I haven't even really gone to the bowl match. Georgia Tech and Vanderbilt will be a fantastic. That's the Birmingham Bowl. God, we should go to that.
Hell yeah. The
December 27th, Friday at 3:30. God, dude, Georgia Tech and Vanderbilt. Brent Key was actually a Trustful graduate. Vanderbilt had a hell of a season. That'd be a good game to go see. I thought they'd have two shitty teams. Georgia Tech and Vanderbilt were pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, who the hell else is playing in the bowl games? Alabama, Michigan. I think that was a good matchup, though, man. I like that matchup. Let's see. Gator Bowl, Duke and Ole Miss. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I thought there'd actually be some better Who did Colorado end up getting matched up? Did you see? BYU.
Nope. BYU, all right.
Yeah, they'll beat the shit out of BYU. The Valero Alamo Bowl. All right, sorry about that. Birmingham Bowl. Yeah, this weekend, I mean, there's two games. The Cricket Celebration Bowl, Jackson State versus South Carolina State. I know nothing about either team. Same for the Salute to Veterans Bowl, 9 p.m. Saturday. We'll be out anyway. South Alabama versus Western Michigan. Again, know nothing about those teams. So congratulations. I don't think we should have a pick 'em on for those guys.
Holler, y'all. All right, we can get into the NFL picks week 15.
Well, you know what? I guess I should give the pick 'ems from last week, though, first, right?
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, we actually were, 2-4, Grant Mills and myself on college conference championship pick-ems. Wiss actually went 3 for 4 college championship pick-ems. Well done, Wiss. Then into the pros, you and I both tied at 11 for 13 on pick-ems. I actually edged you out on over-unders, 8 for 11 of the wins that I had. You were 7 for 11. Really good, though, for both of us. Congratulations. Wiss, 5 for 13 on straight-up picks. And of those 5, he was 2 for 5 on over-unders. So, Grant Mills, that would have been our betting week last week.
Bet out.
Yeah. All right, get back into the handy-dandy notebook here, and we got a lot of good NFL games coming up.
There's a few matchups here. Thursday, we got Los Angeles Rams at San Francisco. That's a 7:15 kick, and then a -2.5 San Francisco over under 48.5. What do you have in this matchup?
I like San Fran. I like the under.
I'll do San Fran with the over.
From the upset, Los Angeles with the under, yeah.
Well, the Sunday matchups: Kansas City at Cleveland. Kansas City -4.5, 45.5 over under.
I'll go KC over.
Yeah, KC over.
I'm not dumb. KC over, yeah.
And Cleveland gonna get beat.
Smoked.
They got Cincinnati at Tennessee. It's a 12 p.m. kick. Cincy -5 over under 47.5.
I like Cincy, and I like the over.
I'll go Cincinnati over.
Cincinnati over for me, yeah.
I mean, Washington at New Orleans. Washington -7.5. Over under 42.5.
I'm actually going to go with the upset. I'm going to go New Orleans. I'm going to go under.
All right, taking Washington with the under.
Giving me New Orleans with over, yeah.
Baltimore at New York, 12 p.m. kick. Baltimore -40 or -14.5. Over under 43.5.
Yeah, Baltimore over.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore over as well.
Baltimore over, yeah.
Dallas at Carolina. Carolina minus 1.5. Over under 43.5.
And Carolina's sneaking and trying to do shit right now. I'm gonna go Carolina. I'm gonna go over.
I want to go Carolina with the under.
I'm going Dallas with the over, yeah.
We got New York Jets at Jacksonville. Jets minus 3.5. Over under 40.5.
I'm gonna go Jacksonville with the over.
All right. I want to go with the Jacksonville with the under.
Going New York Jets upset on the under, yeah.
Miami at Houston. Houston minus 2.5. Over under 47.5.
Whew. I'm gonna go Houston. I'm gonna go under.
I'm gonna go Houston over.
MIA under, yeah.
Indianapolis at Denver minus 4. Denver 44.5. So over under.
I'm gonna go Denver over.
I'll go Denver over as well.
Indianapolis under, yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna write. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, fuck you, spell that.
Buffalo at Detroit. Detroit
Ooh.
minus 2. Over under 40 or 54.5.
God damn. It's gonna be a great game, man. Detroit's playing good. Buffalo's been pretty solid. God, that's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna go Buffalo, man. I don't know if they're gonna hit that mark. I'm gonna go Buffalo under.
I'm going to go Buffalo over on this one.
Ooh.
I think I'm going with Detroit and over, yeah.
All right. Pittsburgh at Philadelphia. Minus 5.5. Philly over under 42.5.
I'm gonna go Philly over.
Yeah, I'm going Philly over as well.
Give me Pittsburgh under.
New England at Arizona. Arizona minus 6. Over under 46.5.
Go Arizona under.
I'm going to go Arizona under as well.
Give me New England over, yeah.
And Tampa Bay at Los Angeles Chargers. Minus 3. LA 46.5. Over under.
I'm gonna go LA over.
I'm going to go Tampa Bay with the under.
Going LA with the over, yeah.
And we got Green Bay at Seattle. Green Bay minus 3. 46.5. Over under.
Seattle came in clutch for me last week. I'm gonna go Seattle. I'm gonna go over.
Go Seattle under.
I mean Green Bay over, yeah.
And then we got a doubleheader on Monday. Looks like, well, one's at 7, one's at 7:30. Chicago at Minnesota, minus 7. Minnesota, 43.5. Over under.
Minnesota over.
We'll go Minnesota under.
Chicago over, yeah.
I got Atlanta at Las Vegas, the second game. ATL minus 4.5 and 44.5. Over under.
Go ATL under.
Then we go ATL under.
I'm going ATL over, yeah. Boom.
All right. That is the NFL picks. Tick, 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 tick.
Tick, 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 tick.
So there you go, folks. Week 15. Picks for, you know the deal. With cream is so real. Oh, man. You got a big day scheduled for tomorrow there, Jay Wiggy?
Nothing big this week, man, except this weekend, or obviously our annual event, annual hangout. I'm trying to just do enough work to keep my workload steady and low, but I'm end of the year, man. I'm trying not to stress myself out. I'm trying to spare myself anything crazy. Just trying to be consistent, do enough, but no late night working until 2025. So that's all I got, man. It's gonna try to chill and enjoy myself. Man, that Birmingham Bowl has got me kind of excited. I might look at some tickets or something like that. That'd be kind of fun to go to.
Hell yeah, my friend. What was on the dinner menu tonight?
Dinner menu tonight was pretty interesting. Since I was out of town this weekend, we didn't really grocery shop. We did have some chicken breasts, so I baked some chicken breasts, chopped them up into chicken bites, got some whole grain pasta and a little bit of cheese, and just made a weird pasta with no sauce. So just kind of the spaghetti noodles, baked chicken that I chopped up, and sprinkled a little cheese on it, man, a little olive oil. Pretty good.
Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, what'd you have?
Sounds good. Sounds good. Probably gonna do some cheeseburgers later, but I had some. What did I have? Oh yeah, some potato patties and like a steak.
That sounds pretty good. Does eating late not fuck with your sleep?
Not really.
Really?
Man,
I can't eat late, man.
Oh, you have nightmares or something?
No, my stomach just doesn't settle well, and I feel like I don't sleep too good if I have a full stomach when I go to bed.
Do you sleep on your stomach?
I do not. I sleep on my left side. What about yourself?
I try to sleep on my back, but that don't always work.
Yeah, I don't. I try to sleep on my back. That doesn't work out too good. I don't sleep well on my right side, so sleep really good on my my left side though.
Dum dum dee dee.
Dum, Find up the caddy.
Find up the cutty walk, cutty bang. Hey there. The cutty bang. Oh, another upcoming week, folks. God. Hope all you guys have a great week and weekend coming up out there. Jay Wiggy, you have any final thoughts or quotations before we get up out of here?
Speaking of food, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog and the size of the steak afterward.
All right, roof.
Woof.
Check out the Midnight Dreary, folks. It's some scary stories on there. Also, check out the old episodes of this podcast as well.
Yeah, I got a Midnight Dreary I need to record and launch this week, so stay tuned. I had a good story come up that I've just been aching to record.
Aching for the bacon. All right. Check out the old episodes as well. I think I just said that. Sorry.
Check them out.
Follow, subscribe, all of that good shit. Wish Criggy.
Bye, you guys have a great evening. Holler at a player.
All right. Very cordial. Thank you for listening tonight, folks. Join us next week, 9:30 in the Dirty Central Time as well. Until then, we love you all. We will see you back again next Monday night, folks. Holler.
Rowdy, get in.